Hi there, this is Gina at Art of Skincare, and today I want to talk to you about getting down to the basics. I have many clients that come to me for consultations and they want to use the bare minimum. Sometimes they're just like a 3-product person. They just want to use the bare minimum products to get the optimal results they can get. Sometimes it's for budgetary reasons. Sometimes it's just because they know themselves and they know that they just aren't going to be that person that does 2 or 3 different serums or moisturizers and different products or equipment and tools. They are just realistic and they know they won't use them. So they need a really simplified routine, but they still want those great results. So I want to show you where if I were a skincare minimalist or an essentialist, I define minimalist as somebody who just wants a cleanser, a moisturizer, and sunscreen. That's it. An essential to me is somebody who will use a cleanser, a serum, a moisturizer, sunscreen, and maybe throw in a mask or a tool occasionally. So, of course, you all know that I don't fall in either of those 2 categories. That's why my husband says I'm in the perfect business, because I'm not a minimalist, I'm not an essentialist, I'm what I call a skincare lover. A skincare lover is somebody who will use 2 different kinds of cleansers, 2 or 3 different serums, moisturizer, sunscreen, maybe 2 different tools, some peel solution, and then maybe even a mask thrown in here and there a couple times a week. So that would be a skincare lover. This video is really not for the lover, although the lover may like this video for when you're under stress or you have a lot going on, you really need to minimize, or maybe you're going on vacation and you just need a really simple routine while you're on vacation. So this can be really helpful in those kinds of situations. Now, the primary brand that I choose of all the brands that I work with, which I love them all, but when I'm looking for something that's going to be just the essentials, that's going to be the most nutrient value, the most deeply healing for my clients on a minimalist routine, I'm going to pull out NeoGenesis. So I'm going to start there with you today. The first thing is the NeoGenesis cleanser. This is a fabulous, very gentle cleanser, can be used by any skin type, has a little bit of lactic acid in it, so it does help to break down and dissolve those dead skin cells, but lactic acid is also hydrating, so it's not going to over dry the skin. So I'm going to show you real quickly how to use this cleanser. It's sulfate free, so you need to know how to use a sulfate free cleanser. So the first thing is to put a pump of it into your dry hands, and then I take my other dry hand and I rub them together and I create this nice kind of foam on here. Then I'm going to take that foam and just kind of distribute it onto my face and neck. Now I'm going to get my fingers wet, and now is when I'm going to come in and activate that cleanser after it's already on my skin. Now, even though you're a minimalist or essentialist, especially if you are, it becomes really important how you cleanse your skin. A minimalist has to cleanse their skin twice a day if they want to see any kind of skin recovery, if they want to do any kind of preventive measures for preventing premature aging. You have got to wash your face twice a day. And that can be hard for some minimalists to hear because they often just want to cleanse their skin once a day. But I tell you, if you can't do anything else, you've got to at least wash your face twice a day. Now, my routine for morning and nighttime for my minimalist and my essentials people is pretty much the same. That's why we keep it really simple for you. So my next step I'm going to do is grab my moisturizing mist from NeoGenesis. This really puts some moisture into the skin, which is really important for plumping and protecting the skin. So I'm going to give a nice mist. It also helps with the serum that you're going to be using. This is the NeoGenesis Recovery Serum. I'm going to take 5 drops of this, put it in the well of my hand. Because my skin is still nice and damp from my NeoGenesis mist. I love that mist. It really balances out the moisture levels in the skin. Now I've got my recovery and I can come in and dip into my hand. And then I tap, I pat Let's just pat it into the skin, increases the blood flow, gets the products into the skin. If you have a My Skin Buddy, you can use a My Skin Buddy right now, but most people who are minimalists or essentialists, they don't have a My Skin Buddy. So we're using our fingertips. And we just pat, pat, pat till the skin kind of feels tacky. So it'll feel just a little bit sticky, but not wet anymore. Now, if you're a minimalist, your next step is going to be to put on your moisturizer. If you're an essentialist, then if you are an essentialist, you know it's essential to use an eye serum. So I'm going to grab my eye serum. This is the NeoGenesis eye gel. It's fantastic. It's probably our most hydrating eye serum or eye gel that we have. Eye creams are very hydrating, but the gels and serums sometimes aren't hydrating enough, and this one really is. And what we love about this one is you can get in pretty close to the eyes without causing any irritation. So again, gentle patting. I'm taking it all the way out to where I get my little smile lines up here, onto my 11, onto my little kitty whiskers on my nose. And I'm just gonna keep patting until this is all patted into the skin. So my next step is to put on a moisturizer. If you're a minimalist, you're gonna put on a moisturizer. This will be AM or PM. Now, if you are an essentialist and you wanna add in one tool, this is the one tool that I would add in, and I would do it at nighttime. After you've done your recovery serum, you're gonna grab the light stem for wrinkles, and you're gonna turn it on. And I do this, I put this next to my bed. So I do it at night next to the bed. There's a timer on it. So every 3 minutes it's gonna tell me to move it around. You can do this while you're watching TV, you can do it while reading a book, but you're just gonna hold it in that one spot till the timer goes, and then you move it to the next spot. I use this all over my face. I use it on my neck. I use it up, firm up that jawline, neck, and the chest. And then I also keep my barrier renewal cream, my moisturizer, I keep that next to the bed as well. So then I don't even have to get out of bed when I finish this. I just reach over, grab my barrier renewal cream. Just a pump is usually good. I do 2 pumps because I just get extra generous. But if you want to be more conservative, 1 pump is enough on that. I apply it everywhere, and that is your essential routine for nighttime. Well, one more thing, because this is probably, I'm gonna head into the skin lovers. You know I have to, but I also keep this next to the bed, so I'll show it to you. This is not really your skincare minimalist, but heck, even the minimalists are worried about their lip lines, right? This is Rhonda Ellison's Lip Renew Serum. And I have to put that on at night. So that sits next to my bed as well. And then I'm sweet dreams. That's it. I'm done. During the daytime, you don't use this lip serum during the day. It's only for nighttime. But during the daytime, the thing that you'll want to top off with is your sun protection. Everybody, you have to use daily sun protection. That is what's going to prevent premature aging and a lot of skin problems. So what I've grabbed here is called Sorella Quench and Protect. It's an SPF of 30. It's a natural block. It's probably one of my favorites, but we also have some tinted ones. So if you are a minimalist who wants a little bit of a tint, you could choose one of those, and you can reach out to our AOS live chat and they'll show you some of our favorite tinted SPFs. In fact, I'll list some in the instructions down here for those of you who want to have that really minimalist and a little bit of a makeup tint. So I love Sorellas. I love because it just makes my skin extra glowy. I love glowy skin. I can't believe it, I'm turning 58 in just a week or so, a week from now. And once you hit your 50s, you've got to embrace glow. If you are still going for that matte finish, when you hit your 50s, your skin is not going to look as young and as youthful. When we go for that glowy look from the 50s and up, our skin is going to look more radiant. The texture is going to be looking more soft and really more pretty. When you have that matte finish, a matte finish, is just going to accentuate every little line and wrinkle that you have on your face. So go for the glow. Go for those products that are going to give you that really nice glowy finish. So this is my minimalist look right here. I'll list the instructions and what I used down in the comments. So if you have any questions, or if you want to know how to maybe modify this a little bit for you, maybe you occasionally get some blemishes, or maybe you have very oily skin, then reach out to our Art of Skincare live chat. All of my people manning the live chat are estheticians, and they love working with skin. They love helping you get that glow. So just reach out to them if you have any questions. And if you have any comments or any tips of things that you like to do that are a minimalist approach, go ahead and leave them in the comments and share them with everyone else. I hope you have a wonderful day and that you found this helpful.